Hi, Anushka. Welcome to WebEngage. Thank you so much for taking out your time and agreeing to do this. My name is Chirag. I lead the content marketing team and special projects team here at WebEngage. Anushka, for the viewers who are viewing this for the first time, if you could just introduce yourself, your journey so far, and what's your background like, that'd be really helpful.
Hi Chirag, thank you so much for having me here. So basically, I'm in English. I have an English literature background, and from there I started my job as a content writer.
Okay.
And yeah, it started as a content writer, and fortunately, in my first company, I got a bunch of good people who motivated me, and then I got an opportunity to. It just started with like sending an email. So and then they asked me to build a chat bot. So they were satisfied with my performance and the logic. So from there they gave me an opportunity to become a retention marketer. So yeah,
Wow. I mean, from English literature to content to just retention, right? It's
yeah, right.
a journey.
Even I didn't imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, most B schools don't teach retention, right? So, how did you grasp your head around retention marketing, customer engagement, and everything around that?
Yeah, so yeah, B schools don't teach that, and I did not join any B school, or I did not join any digital marketing program or anything. And they any program cannot teach you the experience I have gained from the practicality of the things, right? So basically, I would say that uh, these retention platforms and these customer engagement platforms, they have been changing since like many years, and they will keep on changing. So you just have to be agile, I would say. You have to skillify yourself.
Interesting. So, you must have had a lot of learnings along the way, right? You tried your hands on certain things,
Yeah.
experimented with a lot of things. You might have seen a lot of failures as well along the way. Just want to ask you if you could go back in time and teach your younger self one thing that you learned very late in your career, what would that be?
Making genuine connections that are relevant to you.
Mhm.
Because now is the time when everyone is just a message away, right? So yeah, I would recommend myself that I would have made good connections, build good relationship to boost my career.
So professional networking is what you
Yeah,
would start very early on
yeah,
in your career. Agreed on that part. And you know, even with the way we work today, and retention is still evolving, right? Um, you must face a lot of challenges in terms of people, processes, or even things that are personal to you, right?
yeah.
Uh, if you could change one thing today that would sort the next 10 years of your career, right? What would that change be?
That's a tough question. Uh, so I get very emotional when somebody criticizes my work. I'm very emotional towards that. So I would say that I have to be stronger and take the positive criticism as they are. So yeah.
So, would I be correct in saying that as retention marketers, we need to build a thick skin because criticism will come from all directions, and we need to have that filter saying, "Hey, this is constructive. Let's take this, and this I can let go." Would I
Yeah,
be right in assuming that?
yeah, we have to have the thick skin. Good. Yeah.
Super. Super. So, Anushka, we come to the next part of this segment where I will ask you a bunch of never have I ever questions. You can
Okay.
choose to answer them. You can choose to not answer them. If
Yeah.
you answer
Let's
them,
see.
please do justify your
Okay.
answers. And yeah, I mean, we usually do this in an offline session and offline setup where we pop beers and we have a very candid conversation around this. But since you're on Zoom, we'll try to make it really interesting. So, first question, never have I ever created a failed campaign and then blamed it on others.
Okay. Yeah, I did a mistake in one of my campaigns in my last company, I guess, and I did not blame anyone, but my manager took it upon himself. So
Oh, nice. You need to have those good managers, right? That can shield
yeah,
you from
yeah, I
acknowledge.
have had very good managers, luckily.
Yeah. So I've met a lot of retention marketers that do this, right? Hey, the tech integrations weren't right, or probably hey, the copywriters didn't do a really great job, and which is why this campaign failed. And and
Yeah,
and
I
turns
did.
out and turns
So
out actually the
yeah.
targeting that they were looking at was incorrect. So I don't know.
Mhm.
Sorry, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was saying that what I did wrong was that I did not change the default address that comes in the end, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Footer. I
okay.
did not change that. Yeah.
I don't think that must have had a backlash
Uh,
as
yeah,
well.
it was not, but the only problem was that I had to send the campaign to, I guess, around 1 lakh people. That was the
Oh,
issue.
okay. Now, when
Yeah.
you look at the scale of it, it becomes huge,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So again, since you mentioned the footer, which brings me to my next question. Never have I ever sent a campaign with failed personalization tags.
No, I have not.
Wow,
Luckily.
you must be one of those very few rare retention marketers who's never done this. Almost 100% of people have said that, hey, at some point in time, we've done it. Wow.
Yeah, my colleague has done it. So, yeah, I try to send, 2 or 3 tests before sending it right away.
Got it. So, was it your experience with the footer that got you very cautious about every campaign you run?
So it gets back to the earlier answer that I get very emotional. So yeah.
So, better be cautious than be emotional. Fair enough. Fair enough. Never have I ever tweaked my reports to save my ass.
Tweet my sorry,
Never.
tweaked my report.
Yeah, your reports.
Uh, is it going to be on platforms or what?
Anywhere, anywhere. Could be.
No, no, this video is going to be on platforms or what?
It's going to go on social media. So you can choose not to answer. We'll take a hint there.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool, cool. We won't dive deeper into that. We'll leave that there. Never have I ever sprayed a campaign to achieve my month-end numbers.
Yeah, I have. I guess
We
I
all
have.
do, right? We all do at some point in
Yeah.
time. It's normal.
Uh, you have to have that leverage. Then
Yeah.
you can
You
do
need to have that flexibility from your team and your management that, hey, okay, chalo, nahi ho raha hai. Let's pick this on. Fair enough. Which brings me to my last question. Never have I ever picked a bone with my manager because he asked me to run a very stupid campaign or a campaign that did not make sense.
it. No.
Never?
Mm.
Wow. You have a very healthy relationship with your managers. Your managers shield you from everything. They let you go when you do something wrong. You never fight with them. Wow, man, you have a really amazing relationship with your managers. Me and my manager were always fighting. We're always fighting over something or the other. But great to know that. Yeah, great to know that. Anushka, with that, we come to the end of this conversation. Uh,
Okay.
Thank you once again for taking out your time and agreeing to do this. I hopefully will meet you soon in person, and we'll probably have a candid conversation around the questions you skipped, and we'll take it forward from there. Thank you so much for your time, Anushka.
Thank you so much, Chirag. It was very fun. Thank you.
Have a nice day.